To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
So, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. Today is Tuesday Thoughts, and we're going to be talking about the downfall of Shannon Sharpe and what I've learned from seeing the situation with Shannon Sharpe. Now, I made a video before talking about not doing things similar to him. Watch who you speak with, who you sleep with, so on and so forth. But I want to talk about his actual situation, because what I've noticed through a large amount of time of researching and listening to people's reactions, information that they're coming with and providing to the masses, is that there were some fundamental flaws that he made. One, age, because sometimes people have physical discretions that they like to, inhibitions they want to try out and stuff. Problem is, he chose him a young one. Off the rip. Now, the person's adult, so that legally binding, he's in the clear. Now, if you want to talk about morally, or does that really make sense? Why would you want to? Sorry, that's subjective, because you have older women dating younger men, 20, 21, and age 50, 60, no one bats an eye. Hugh Hefner, 80 years old, dating 20-year-olds for Playboy magazine. Everybody's just like, that's his girlfriends. You see what I'm saying? But would I, as somebody looking from the outside in, or even be willing to participate in something like that? No, I just don't like people that young. Even at my age, I couldn't see myself hollering at somebody that young. They would probably irritate me just because of how I am mentally as an individual. But one thing I would say, the biggest thing I've learned is hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Now, people don't understand what that really means. But the reason they say that is because women will try to destroy you if they feel justified in it. And outside of the false allegations, because I guarantee you there was no actual graping going on. What I do believe is that she wanted money. He didn't pay. So what is the main thing that women do when they feel that they deserve something they didn't get and they want to pay you back? They destroy your reputation. Because in order to create a lie, you have to include the truth. If you look at the messages, $25K for each cheek, a lot of messages have been coming out in court docs and stuff like that, or what they've been presenting to the courts for this litigation, is that she was like, where's the money? How much money you got on you? Send me some money. Send me some money. She's like, what? Oh, you with Michelle? Send me some money. Send me some money. Oh, I see you acting funny. And then he cut off conversations after that. So I think she wanted money. He cut her off. So she like, fine, I'm going to ruin your career. Because if she was anywhere near smart, but this what goes to show her age, you're claiming that you were raped. This is not statute of limitation issue, so you should have filed a police report, right? But instead you're going straight for the money. Why? Because it's easier to get money than a charge conviction if there's something there. You see what I'm saying? Like, people get rewarded money all the time, and they've never proven any guilt. They're just like, I just pay the person. Because it's so easy to do that now. I can sue you and get off better than trying to, go after you for a charge. And what she's done, both stupid, like in a stupid manner and in a smart way, is she's destroying his money, right? But also she's not gonna get paid because because the slip up's gonna happen. It's going to show that she's only doing this because he didn't pay her whatever she felt that she was worth for whatever reason or something they were doing, because she even admitted he dropped off gifts and things like that, but then proceeded to grape her afterwards. But during that time frame, she was asking for money. So it's very odd, you know what I mean, when it comes to the paperwork and text messages and stuff like that. Now, the other part that I learned is that you have to protect yourself at all times. And I'm not talking about rubbers and stuff like that. I am talking about videotaping. I don't care if you're a freaking not, bro. You got to tape yourself, showing that they are giving consent from beginning all the way to the end. None of this hoopla nonsense. Hey, sign this paperwork saying that you agree to all of this stuff. Even if you don't want to do an NDA, just make them sign paperwork that they are agreeing to everything that's finna go down, and you make sure that you are taping everything. I know it sounds extreme, but we are in a day and age that they can ruin your career just because they're mad at you. Just say something and boom, your career is over. This man is there. Allegedly, he's had to step down from ESPN. That's not alleged. That's what happened. But something about the $100 million deal. Supposedly, that's gone now. So she is so angry. He'll have no fury. She's so mad that she's going to screw up $100 million, which she could probably have made some money off of that. But instead, she's like, I don't even care about the money. I want to ruin you. You see what I mean? Because at first it was about the money. Now it's not about the money. It's all about destroying him. Because if she really wanted to go outside of that and outside of reputation destruction, something that Jordan Peterson has spoken about, because they won't go physical. I mean, if you look at Shannon Sharpe, she can't beat him up. So how do you mess up a dude in this way? You got to destroy his character. You got to destroy his reputation. So that's the goal that you go towards. So when you see it's no longer about the money, it's about reputation destruction, why not follow a criminal case? Because you know there's no proof. This is only within the last year. This is within the last year. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, well, what if she was worried about him having power and people coming to get her? What do you think's going to happen with the court case? Like any type of litigation case, she's going for money. She's ruining his reputation. You don't think somebody would do something to you then? Like, it's no difference. The problem is that we automatically assume that the man is the villain and that these women are incapable of horrible things. Because if we do, it'll change the narrative. And the narrative is women are innocent. That's why they won't do mandatory DNA testing, because when the truth come out from that, man, a lot of homes going to be broken up. But with this particular female right here, she is doing, this is my theory. This is only a theory. I believe she's doing this just because she's upset with him. And because there will not be any repercussions for her if she doesn't win. They'll just be like, okay, he proved all of this stuff. Have a good day, man. So he's going to have to stick by his word and say, I am suing y'all, and really put it to fruition. I don't care if I don't care if all she got is a bed frame. You sue and you get it. And you stay on her neck until she pay what she owe. Because, you know, you can't destroy my career and then think that I'm going to just let you walk off into the sunset. That time has passed. That privilege is gone. Because there have been plenty of people who have lied and just get to walk away from it. Men have to start holding these women accountable when they're ruining their reputation. Because if you didn't do anything, you should be willing to stand up for yourself. But for some reason, in this culture, they tell us, oh man, just sit quiet, don't say nothing. How can I let you slander me and I just have to sit there and take it and just let you destroy my character? That doesn't make any sense to me, but that is something that men have been taught for quite some time now. But I think that time has passed. When these women, I'm starting to see more and more when women try to destroy a man's career and they don't have proof of said thing they're claiming that the person did, you're starting to see these people starting to sue more. They're like, okay, bet, I got you. Release all the information and then start to sue them. And then all of a sudden the whole thing backs off and these people disappear. So we got to stop allowing people to lie and just get away with it, because we're setting a really bad example for the future generations to come. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section, because I think if I do another video about Shannon Sharpe, it may only be if he's found guilty or not. But other than that, I'm not touching it no more, because the things that I've learned is that you got to protect yourself at all times. Hell, have no fury like a woman scorned, and you better document and videotape everything. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.